Hey coin collectors, Dan the Collecting Man here. Today I was lucky enough to get an interview one of the great designers from the Perth Mint, Aleysha Howarth, an absolute superstar and such a beautiful person to chat to and meet. And I thought it'd be really great for coin collectors to be able to listen to a design and just to learn a little bit about what she does. Without further ado, let's talk with Aleysha and learn a little about her and her time at the Mint. All right, welcome everyone. So it's Dan the Collecting Man here. So we're doing a video at the Melbourne Money Show, and I'm lucky to meet one of the designers of the Perth Mint, someone that's done some really special coins of late. I just wanted to meet and get to know a bit about yourself and about what's your favourite projects that you've worked on to date.
It's an absolute pleasure. Thank you so much for this opportunity. So I think I did say in the recent Bulletin, one of the staff picks, that one of my favourites has been the 2024 Swans. The Swan series has just been a real labour of love, and they've let me loose a bit, and I'm just going crazy with lots and lots of vibrant colours, because the colour ones are particularly, people seem to enjoy those. So they haven't told me to mute any colours down or anything like that. So yeah, I really love the Swans. And some other favourite ones, previous years, there was one that won an award at I think it was for the Remembrance coin, and it had the Peace Dove. That was a favourite of mine. And the Great Southern Land series.
That's beautiful.
I get to draw so many animals. Yeah. It's like lizards, it's crocodiles and birds and kangaroos and rock wallabies and bilbies. It's just animals overload, which is absolutely, animals are my jam. So I'm in heaven. So yeah, lots and lots of scales, heaps of fur and feathers, so which leads me into kookaburras and koalas. From everything that I'm getting today is that people love that, and they want like beautiful little pieces of art to hold in their hands, and that's what we do at the Perth Mint. And we labour over everything, and it's all about quality first. We are making a lot of coins, but as long as we get that time to finesse things, and that's the number one priority, is that we're giving you guys quality.
I must admit, I went there last year. I was lucky enough to go on the tour and see the process and all that, and just to see the details and see what they're putting as rejects. And I'm like, even for me as a coin collector, I can't see the imperfections. It's like that detail is amazing.
No, I don't know. And on occasion, I'll go to the sample reviews, and I think I'm stringent. But the things that they go, no, this little bit here is blocking this out, and the finish against this finish, it's not enough, you can't see enough contrast, so send it back. So I'm glad I'm not in charge. I'm glad I'm drawing the pictures, and other people are in charge of the final process where they give the thumbs up. Because they are scrupulous at the Perth Mint, and it's the same with packaging. We must annoy some of our suppliers because we perfectionists. But luckily we have an excellent team of people that they know everything to look for and what to weed out, and we always want to put our best foot forward.
I must admit, some of the packaging, like the Rubik's Cube and all those kind of things, just the mind of things, the things that come up with is just outstanding. And I love Wade's design with the snake this year.
Fantastic
that was Sean,
designer.
sorry, it's Sean.
And Sean
did the snake this year,
designer.
But Wade, they're such a good crew of people to meet as well.
They are.
So friendly and a really positive bunch. I must admit.
I'm actually a fan of my colleagues. I'm a huge fan of Jen McKenna and Natasha Mole and Ing Jong and Lucas, of course.
Lucas.
Lucas, he's our character, our resident pirate. We have an absolute ball, and everybody sort of makes sure that we're we sort of tend to, everybody keeps the bar high.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's a competitive environment, but when you're seeing what your colleagues are doing and what they're coming up with, it blows your mind, and you're so inspired, and you're like, oh, I've got to try and match what Jen came up with.
Yeah.
And I can never be Jen.
Yeah.
She sets the bar so high, but I try to do my best.
Well, you've done some beautiful stuff as well. So,
thanks, Dan.
I definitely, like I've collected some of the stuff as well that you've made, and it's just absolutely beautiful.
And this is why I love coming to the coin shows, because we're locked away, working away in the studio, in our little cave, and you don't get to see the looks on people's faces. You don't get to see that, awe-inspired expressions from people when they come and they see it. And this is the rewarding bit.
Yeah.
So, I'm bumbling my way through EFTPOS machines, but they let me loose. Drawing is my comfort zone.
Yeah.
But I'm delving into sales and retail.
And you're doing it so
and
well.
I'm
There's so much energy, which I love it. So
thank you.
It's beautiful.
And it's seeing all of this here it makes it all worth it.
Yeah.
And then these little opportunities just give me a big head.
Beautiful.
And I need a slap to go, hey, get back in your box.
Back to reality.
But it's fun.
So you mentioned before you've been there nearly 20 years as well. So
mate, I'm showing my
that's
age.
a good thing about the culture then. Obviously, staying around to the same job and still having that excitement and energy for a job.
Yes, I'm part of the
well.
furniture now.
Yeah.
I've got, it's been almost 17 years. So 16 and a half. I'm calling it 17.
Yeah.
And it's been a joy. Yeah, I remember starting back, I think it was the year of the ox, way back.
Yeah.
In 2000 and I think I started in 2008, and then the ox came out the year after. Forgive me if I'm wrong, but I'm just watching all of the lunars wind through, and I'm like, how are we doing that again? How did the dragon come round again?
I know.
And I mean, of course, watching the progression where we got the new effigy after the late Queen passed, and
actually, I like the way they're frosted around the effigy as well. It actually comes out really nice as well, the way the effigy pops out. So
I absolutely love. Stunning.
It's beautiful.
It is beautiful.
Do you have a favourite product that you've made or that you like, that you collect? Do you collect as well, or
I do collect.
Yep. Could be dangerous working at the Perth Mint, I'm sure.
I get excited if I'm thinking to my own coins. I really loved the Egyptian golden sands. Yeah. That had the little dome, and it had with the little gold flakes in, and it had the little pyramid shipper packaging. Okay. That one was a favourite. And I also, in terms of favourite coins, I loved Natasha Mold, her beautiful bird series, which was a while back. Yeah. But I loved those. And Jen McKenna, she did the recent Sovereign. Yep. And that is cool. That one. I like that take on the Sovereign as well. She's a master. Cool. Yeah. And she obviously did the 125-year coins as well. Yes. Yeah. So with the kangaroo koala and kookaburra, so they look pretty cool too. And I'm just surrounded by so much talent, and it's expensive. Yes. To purchase these things. What got you into doing this? Because it's a very unique niche. It is a niche now too, Dan. Yeah. So my background is editorial illustration. I worked actually way back before I was doing t-shirt design. I did a bit of set design, and I was working for a maritime history exhibition in Two Rocks in Perth in WA, and then I ended up studying illustration at TAFE, and then this job came along on Seek that said working for a natural Western Australian resource illustrator. I went, okay, I'll go and have a look at that. Yeah. I kind of went along to the interview as a bit of a dare to myself. Yeah. I didn't think I would get it. Yeah. And I was just like, it was so relaxed, and I was talking to the guy who was the manager of the design studio at the time, because I'm a drummer and he's a guitarist, and we were just having a chat. Just a good laugh, and I didn't think I had a chance. And next thing, I got offered the gig, and I have never looked back. Yeah. It's the pinnacle for an artist. What better thing than to have your art on the canvas being precious metal.
And it's there for life.
It's there for life.
So it's there for all generations.
It's
pretty cool.
It is
having
really
your initials
cool.
on a coin.
It is cool because you everything else, it's sort of flyers and things or posters.
Yep.
You know, you keep them, but they end up, you know, eventually they're sort of throwaway. So yeah, this is the best. You know, it's one of those things that you pinch yourself. I do every day that I got this job, and I get to do it every day. I never get bored of it.
Yeah, I can tell. Your energy comes across, so the excitement from it, which is good.
I had a Barocca this morning. Ready for the show.
Melbourne's brought you the beautiful weather
show.
as well. So just going to the last question. Maybe how long? I know you can't give exact numbers, but how long in advance? I know it's a couple of years that you probably plan for.
It is. Some things are a couple of years.
Yep.
If there's a fair bit of R&D, which is research and development for the technical side of things. But in general, we're working about a year to a year and a half in advance.
Yeah, I'm definitely seeing a lot of kids here at the coin show too, which is
I
nice.
love
A bit younger people
I love
coming
talking
as
to
well.
the kids.
Yeah.
And we're running a program at the Mint, which is design your own coins.
Yes. Yeah.
And and I've done some little expos in schools.
Yeah.
In my son and daughter's school actually, which started it going, and the designs that kids do are better than anything that I do, and they are certain about what they want, and they've got no self-conscious bones in their body, and they just do it.
Yeah.
And they've got so much charm.
Yeah.
So it's just
they're not overthinking it.
That's
as well.
right. So we've got a lot of kids that want to be coin designers.
Yeah.
That are up and coming.
Yeah.
And I can't wait for them, not anytime soon, but I can't wait for them to take my job. And it's such a great, collecting coins is fascinating, it's magical. I do think it is growing in popularity, and we're getting new generations that are interested in it.
Yep.
And I hope that continues. Yeah.
Totally agree.
Yeah.
I'm definitely seeing it with my audience as well. So there's a lot more people as well.
Yep.
So getting, especially more of the bullion products as well. I think now
Really?
with gold price going up and silver price, people are definitely getting more interested as well.
Well, yeah, you're right. And I mean, it really is on the forefront of the media and everything at the moment. Once you start, it's very hard to give up collecting. You don't really...
I know. It can be a bit of especially with all the beautiful products as well. It's hard to stop buying it. So
that's it. You don't get bored of it.
No. Well, thank you so much today for your time as well.
Thank
and
you for
really
hearing
appreciate
my
it.
ramblings, Dan.
No, I love it. It's nice to hear it. It gets me excited. It's probably my highlight of this show as well, is to be able to meet a designer, especially given that the recent lunar snake. My daughter said it's her favourite design as well. So
did she?
She loved it. So she actually loved the snake design this year. So and it looks good with the opal. It just pops out beautiful.
I am amazed by what Sean has come up with. Sean Rogers.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
very
beautiful.
good designer.
Beautiful. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you so much,
Really
Dan.
appreciate it.
Thank you.
Catch you.
See ya.
Bye.
So can't thank Aleysha and the Perth Mint enough for their time and just the genuine passion they have for what they do at the Perth Mint. Absolute fantastic, and hopefully you really enjoyed that and found it a little bit of fun and informative to learn a little bit what it's like to be a designer at the Perth Mint and what a fantastic bunch and group of people they are. And if you enjoyed this video, please make sure you do give us a big thumbs up and put in the comments below what you thought of it and some of your feedback around the information that was shared. And if you're not yet subscribed to Dan the Collector Man, make sure you get that subscription in, and that way I can keep you up to date with all the cool information around Australian coins and bullion, and also get to learn more and more about our fantastic industry. Thanks again to Perth Mint and Aleysha, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Dan.